In this video, you'll learn about the anatomy of long bones, including the epiphyses, articular cartilage, epiphyseal plate, the epiphyseal line, the diaphysis, medullary cavity, periosteum, and endosteum.
Here we can see the structure of a long bone. The epiphysis is the expanded end. There's a proximal and distal epiphysis. The epiphysis is mostly composed of spongy bone, and articular cartilage covers the surface where the joint is formed, known as the articular surface. The diaphysis is the narrow shaft of the long bone, and the outer layer of the diaphysis is composed of compact bone. Then there's a medullary cavity, a space inside of the diaphysis, filled with bone marrow. In an adult, that's mostly yellow bone marrow within the medullary cavity. And the medullary cavity is lined with spongy bone. At the border between the diaphysis and the epiphyses is a region known as the metaphysis, where a epiphyseal line is found. The epiphyseal line is a remnant of the epiphyseal growth plate. In adolescence, the epiphyseal growth plate is where bones grow longer through a mechanism known as interstitial growth. But as we mature later in life, the epiphyseal growth plate converts into the epiphyseal line. And so the epiphyseal line is composed of compact bone at the border between the epiphysis and the diaphysis, but it's a remnant of the epiphyseal growth plate, which was a layer of cartilage where the bones grow longer during adolescence. The bone is surrounded with an outer membrane known as periosteum. The periosteum has a rich blood supply known as periosteal vessels, and then blood vessels branch from the periosteal blood vessels deeper into the bone. The cells of the periosteum include osteogenic cells that are stem cells that divide and then differentiate into osteoblast cells, the cells that build up the bone matrix, and eventually osteoblasts differentiate into the mature bone cells called osteocytes. The endosteum is a membrane lining the medullary cavity inside of long bones and also the trabecular cavities throughout spongy bone, and the canals, the central canal and the Volkmann's canals running through the compact bone. Endosteum contains osteoclast cells, and these osteoclast cells are the cells that break down the matrix of bone, releasing calcium into the blood to maintain calcium homeostasis.